In this video, you'll see how to grant Amazon CodeWhisperer access using Active Directory credentials. With this capability, you can map users and groups from Active Directory into IAM Identity Center and then assign CodeWhisperer access to specific users or groups so they can access CodeWhisperer from an IDE using their Active Directory credentials. To get started, let's navigate to IAM Identity Center and create a connection between our AWS account and our Active Directory environment. Since this is our first time visiting IAM Identity Center, we'll enable it for our AWS organization. Next, we'll choose our identity source. The identity source is where you administer users and groups, and is the service that authenticates your users. By default, IAM Identity Center uses an internal directory of users, so we'll change this to an Active Directory environment. Next, we'll choose our Active Directory. Finally, we'll confirm that we want to change the identity source and then make the change. Now let's start the guided setup to configure our sync scope. First, we have the option to map Identity Center attributes to our Active Directory attributes. In this example, we'll continue with the defaults. Next, we have the option to sync specific users or groups from our Active Directory into IAM Identity Center. Let's add our developers group so we can assign it CodeWhisperer permissions. We'll review and save the configuration. Now let's resume the sync to connect our Active Directory group with IAM Identity Center. We'll navigate to the Users tab and refresh the page to see the status of the sync. Here is the one user in our developers group. Next, we'll navigate to CodeWhisperer to configure access for this group. We'll assign CodeWhisperer to all users in the developer group. CodeWhisperer access is now set up for our developer group. Let's locate the start URL so we can distribute it to the group's users. This URL is required for users to access CodeWhisperer in their IDEs. Let's copy it. Additionally, we'll note the AWS region we're in. Let's switch to the perspective of the user in the developer group and open our IDE. For this example, our IDE is Visual Studio Code. First, we'll install the AWS Toolkit extension, which includes CodeWhisperer. Next, we'll configure the CodeWhisperer extension. We need to create a connection from VS Code to our AWS environment. To do this, we'll sign in to our developer account with IAM Identity Center. We'll provide the start URL we copied earlier and our AWS region. We'll copy the access code and proceed to the IAM Identity Center login page. We'll sign in using our Active Directory credentials. We'll allow AWS Toolkit for VS Code to access our data. Now let's return to the VS Code window. Our IDE is now connected to CodeWhisperer with IAM Identity Center. Let's open a new text file and test whether CodeWhisperer will start making code suggestions. We'll work in Python. As expected, when we begin to type, CodeWhisperer is generating suggestions to complete the line. You've just seen how to grant Amazon CodeWhisperer access using Active Directory credentials. You can learn more about this topic in the description and links for this video. Thanks for watching. Now it's your turn to try.